Subscribe the IELTS Guide channel and press the bell icon for the regular updates of IELTS video. Hello friends, welcome back to the IELTS Guide channel. Today we are going to see IELTS Writing Task 2, how to paraphrase the question for introduction in Writing Task 2. Friends, we have seen so many IELTS Writing Task 2 videos. Now we are going to see how we are going to paraphrase the questions to write the perfect introduction for the writing task 2, friends. So this is the series of almost all type of writing task 2 questions, friends, and this video today we are going to cover 1 to 5 questions that I have prepared for IELTS writing task 2. So let's get started, friends. Let's start with first question. Let's read it together, friends. Some experts believe that it is better for children to begin learning a foreign language at primary school rather than secondary school. Do the advantages of these outweighs the disadvantages? Yes, friends. So this is our question. Now let's see how we are going to paraphrase these and can make a perfect introduction for writing tasks 2. These kinds of questions are frequently asked, friends, in the IELTS examination, so look carefully. Okay, for this you need to know so many synonyms, friends, then only you can paraphrase the questions, right? Because the paraphrase is all about knowing the synonyms. Okay, so let's see how we can make some synonyms, how we can remind some synonyms by these questions, by particular words, friends. Okay, so let's see. Okay, the some means I think that few is best for that. Experts means adroits. Believe that it is better means good for children to begin learning a foreign language at primary school. For children, I think we can use offsprings. Foreign we can use overseas, and for primary school I think it's elementary school is better for that. And secondary school, I don't think I need to change that. I will keep that as it is, and then I'm going to write the introduction for this question, friend. And I am also going to say that if the advantages is going to outweigh the disadvantages or not, and I am going to cover that also in the introduction. And make sure, friends, that your introduction must contain the 50 to 55 words, not more than that. Okay, so let's see how I write the introduction for this first question, friends. So this is our question and this is introduction. This is how I wrote it. So few adroits think that it is good for offspring to start studying a overseas language at elementary school rather than secondary school. See how I paraphrase the question. Some experts believe that, few adroits think that it is better for children to begin learning a foreign language at primary school. It is good for offspring to start studying overseas language. Learning is a studying, okay, a overseas language at elementary school rather than secondary school. And then I also write that there are lots of pros of learning foreign language from early phase. Yes, friend, it means I said that there are lots of advantages of learning foreign language at earlier stage, means in the from the primary school. And then I said I will discuss more regarding this in below paragraph. Yes, means that advantages are more. Yes, friends, advantages are more, so it outweighs the disadvantages. Okay, friends, so I make by this introduction, and I think this is the perfect introduction for this question. So that's it for question number 1, friends. Let's see question number 2. Question number 2, let's read it together, friend. Some people say that the best way to improve public health is by increasing the number of sports facilities. Others, however, say that this would have little effect on public health and that other measures are required. Discuss both these views and give your opinion. We have to discuss both these views, friends, and then we have to give our opinion. Okay, so first let's focus on some synonyms that can help us in making a perfect paraphrase. Okay, so few, already I have seen that some means few, and people we can replace it with individuals. Say means vocalize. best way is ideal method. Okay, to improve means increase, or we can say develop public health. I think that I will keep that as it is, by increasing, rising, improving the number of sports activities. Others however say that this would have little effect on public health. Say means we can say argue that little effect means minor effect and health, and that other measures are required. Other than these, I think that instead of these, some other methods are required, other measures are required. I can make something like that and discuss both these views. Okay friends, so these are the synonyms I am going to use to make the paraphrase. Let's see how I am going to make the paraphrase of this question number 2, and this is the introduction. So this is how I write this. Let's read it together, friends. Few individuals vocalize that the ideal method to develop the public health is by improving the number of sports activities and facilities, while some people argue that this would have only minor effect on public health, and instead of this, some other activities are required. I am going to throw light on both of these views. Okay friends, so this is how I make the paraphrase of the question number 2, and then I also said that I'm going to throw a light on both of these views, means I'm going to discuss both of these views, and then I'm going to give my opinion in the conclusion area. Yes friends, so this is it for question number 2. Let's move to the question number 3, friends. Let's read it together. In some countries, the average weight of people is increasing and their levels of health and fitness are decreasing. What do you think are the causes of these problems, and what measures could be taken to solve them? So let's see some synonyms regarding this. Countries, nations, some we have already seen, it's few. Average, mediocre. Increasing, rising, levels, I think I can replace it with scales. Decreasing, reducing, downward, reducing. Okay, reducing is better. So let's see how I write the introduction by making a paraphrase of the question number 3. In few nations, the mediocre weight of the individuals are rising and their scales of health and fitness are reducing. It is a serious problem of recent time. In coming paragraphs, I am going to articulate the causes responsible and measures to be taken to overcome the problem. Yes, friends. What I did is I covered here everything that I am going to do in the following paragraphs. So I said that in coming paragraphs, I am going to articulate the causes responsible and measures to be taken to overcome the problem. Yes, so it means that I answers the question like what do you think are the causes of this problem and what measures could be taken to solve them. And I perfectly paraphrase the question that in some countries the average weight of people is increasing, in few nations the mediocre weight of the individuals are rising, and their levels of health and fitness are decreasing, their scales of health and fitness are reducing. So friends, always remember that paraphrase means your meaning of the question is not changing. You are keeping the same meaning, but you are just changing the words. The idea behind the question and your introduction is same, so keep in mind that, friends. Okay, so let's move to the question number 4. Nowadays the importance of teachers is diminishing due to increased availability of alternative sources to students. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the statement? Let's see synonyms. Nowadays means these days, recent days. I think I am going to use these days. Importance means value. Teachers, educators. Diminishing means decreasing. Okay, so I think this much synonyms are enough to write the paraphrase. So let's see paraphrase of question number 4. Introduction. These days, the value of educator is decreasing because of easy access of alternative sources to students. Of course, because of internet nowadays, it is easy for anyone to find source of knowledge, but I don't think that importance of teachers is affected that much. I am almost disagree with the statement, yet there are few points that I also need to mention about it. Yes friends, in here what I did is nowadays means I replaced it with these days. The value importance, the value of educator is decreased because of easy access of alternative source to student. Due to increased availability of alternative, I said that easy access of alternative source to students. And I also answer the questions that to what extent do you agree or disagree with the statement. First I said that of course because of internet nowadays it is easy for anyone to find source of knowledge, but I don't think that importance of teachers is affected that much. Yes friend, means I have said that yes it is true, the statement is true that nowadays it is easy that alternative sources are available for students very easily for studying, but that I also said that I don't think that importance of teachers is affected. Yes friends, importance of teachers is not affected, I said that. And then I said that I am almost disagree. Yes friend, I am almost disagree with the statement, but still I mentioned that there are some points that I need to mention because that points can make the statements agree in some regards, right? So I am not completely agree or completely disagree with the statement. I am partially agree and partially disagree, right friends? So this is how I make the introduction for question number 4. Let's move to the question number 5. Increasing the price of petrol is the best way to solve growing traffic and pollution problems. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Okay, let's see synonyms. It's a small question. Increasing means rising, petrol means fuel, price I think I should keep the same price word same. Traffic, vehicle congestion. Okay, remember this, traffic means vehicle congestion. Okay, pollution means environmental problems, environmental issues, problem means issues. Okay, so let's write an introduction. Increasing means rising the price of fuel. I'm going to keep the price word as same. Of fuel is the ideal method to deal with the growing vehicle congestion and environmental issues. I am partially agree with the statement because I also think that even increasing in price of petrol cannot solve the problem. I am going to discuss both the views in the coming paragraph. Yes friends, and I also answered here that I am partially agree, means I am not completely agree with the statement. I am partially, I am 50-50 regarding agree and disagree. And then I also said that increasing in price of petrol cannot solve the problems completely because there are other methods that can be also helpful and that can be also responsible for these, so we can apply that also. And that things that I am going to discuss both the views in coming paragraphs, and that both the views I am going to discuss in the body paragraph 1 as well as body paragraph 2. So these are the questions friends, 1 to 5 questions. I tried to paraphrase in a best way by using the synonyms. I also mentioned the synonyms, so keep that synonyms in mind, it will be useful in every questions friends. So that's it for today guys. So many other questions are also coming in next videos, so thank you for watching the video friends. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to the IELTS guide. I will see you in the next video friends. Bye bye.